then we'll jump in.
Well, let me close this door because everyone gonna look and say, "Why that door open?"
Oh, all
This is
right.
actually my office right here. So
We on now. Yeah, it's your man said Boogie. We're here. Man, we just put this together. We got the brother Jay. He got to get everything together for his office situation that he's bringing us into. He's a part of what he goes through on a daily basis. Sometimes he gets it in daytime, sometimes it's nighttime, but this cat
mhm.
always moving, man. He's always moving and shaking.
Mm,
We want to thank
mm.
him for taking the time out tonight to allow us into his room, into his office, into his schedule, so that way we could talk about the All In Underground Hip Hop Tour that's coming to Worcester, Massachusetts on June 14th, and that's a
Yes,
12
sir.
show. Talk a little bit about your history and what you brought to this thing called hip.
Me with my history. So I started back in a dorm room in 2003. My family, they do music. My uncle is a come from a notable band. My brother at one point had a production deal with Jive Records when it was around.
Okay.
So music's in my blood. I had got a keyboard, was in the dorm room in URI, University of Rhode Island, and just started making music, engineering, getting into the business, like booking shows. I had a group in college called Team Unofficial. We did tours. We toured across New England. That broke apart. Life hit. Obviously, you got to become a man.
Yeah.
I did all that, and I just the music never left. Right, there was always a reason for me to be involved in music.
Hmm.
So I was consistently putting shows together, and I had this one idea. I had a lot of contacts, and I was like, you know what, let's do this tour. Instead of just being in one market, let's just jump around
That's it,
different states.
man. That's so dope, though, man. That is super dope. Go ahead, keep continue doing because I
Nah, so it was just I dared myself one time because I put together festivals, had 1,000 people outside in the middle of Bridgeport, Connecticut, which is not it's a hotbed, but to put that together and have a safe event, it put the battery in my back, and to put together event after event, bring people out. I said, man, I just gotta spread my wings, man. I just can't get stale. So I dared myself. This is about 2023 for this tour. We
yeah.
did we put together the tour, and I have a name, so I'm talking to kind of one of my partners, somebody I know, and something came up. We are talking about the casino, and I said I'm going all in.
That's
I
what's
said, man, all in. So the third time, all in, and it's just stuck. So last year it was just called the All In Underground Hip Hop Tour Part One, and was able to get guys together, run through venues, and put people in them, pack them out. And I saw like the chemistry when you took an artist from, let's say, Mass and put him with Connecticut. We bonded, man, and it was just us on the road. It was just really us, like in hotel rooms. And these are guys that some of them have that prison time, and you're able to hear their stories. I'm able to relate, and you're able to bond, man, before these shows. That experience, I just didn't want that to leave.
and
And
to keep going, man, because it sounds like your whole you got a story before your story.
yeah, I'm just like, we just bonded, man. Like random guys getting together, touring, going through stuff, doing the shows, touching the fans, getting the fans involved. I'm like, man, and guys getting booked for other tours off of my tour. I'm
Wow.
like, man, I'm like, you know what? I can't stop doing this. This all in thing's a thing. People believe in it. So 2025, here we are. I gotta get this. I mean, we gotta bring people back together. So we put the part two. It feels like a tour before we went on tour. Like I've touched many
Okay.
stages, and guys have had many events. They're at this point they're ready for this to roll, which is in like the next 3 days.
3 days.
3
Because y'all
days, man.
started, yeah, because it doesn't start in Worcester. You start actually the Friday night, or y'all doing
Yeah, we
promos
started in
and in
Nashua.
stores type stuff. Y'all doing all types of hip hop stuff that can't
Man,
really
everything,
do.
man. Everything.
Yeah, man. I see y'all got dates that don't even have shows. Y'all just showing up to spots.
popping out. That's the only way. It's an organic hip hop tour. It's not us having 20 chains on. No, guys ain't got it like that right now. But we
Right.
have a voice, we have great music, we have that marketing. So people come out. They know what's real. They know it's what's real. They know that we're all in. So that's what makes this different than, let's say, a guy coming in here, bringing a national act. Now, we don't need national acts. We need
Right.
people
Right.
that you guys can relate to, which
Right,
is
right,
all in.
and that's what you touch. You know what I mean? The cat in the supermarket or something that just went on stage or whatever, and you know him from
Exactly.
something else, but you see him on stage there, you looking at him different, and that's
Exactly.
the side of the coin where cats may be missing that touch because they have 500,000 views on the net,
Yep.
but they can't fill 50 people into seats.
Exactly. So that's the thing is I see the gem, right? I see the diamond in the rough, and I'm able to take this artist and really fine tune the marketing. Show him that he can get 10, 15, 20 new followers a day of what he's already has.
Right,
Let's tweak the Instagram, the post. What are you putting out? Let's have an agenda to keep people busy so they're not going and idling off doing something else.
right.
We're all in this music, man. Just like I'm all in with the event,
Yep.
having the artist, your brand, let's be all in on that brand. Here's the return. You got 10 followers this morning, new ones. You got
Right.
10 followers tonight. You're hitting people with content that they wouldn't even, they got to like it because it's something they relate to.
Right.
And the song's playing behind it. So they hear the song. It's reality music now, man. People just are in front of the screen all day. And I'm telling my artists that, man. You got to have something they relate to.
Right.
Today it be this, tomorrow be that.
Right.
Tonight be
Right.
this, tomorrow be that.
The breakfast, lunch, dinner. It might be something different for dinner. They want a snack and they got a piece of you and
Exactly.
a snack. You know what I mean? And it's not
Exactly. You got to talk about the snack. The guy's talking about something that I want to do.
right.
Who's he? I mean, that's just how it works, man.
That is so true, man. And that's the part that I appreciate that you're doing it like that. You know what I mean? It used to be we're doing a thing in July 19th,
Mm,
and one of the panel discussions is how can I be down, how to navigate the music industry. So we try to
man.
do the seminars like the Jack the Rapper and all of
Oh,
the
yeah?
hip hop seminars that used to go on where cats got a chance to learn who these other cats are, how to
Right.
navigate this, who did it before me, so I don't have to redo the same thing they done did.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I appreciate that you
Exactly.
guys are doing it like that with the popping up and doing, those in stores is what they used to call them, where
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
you got to be there, touch the people. So what
Hmm.
when you
And
touching these people, when these artists, how did they get to you, man? Talk to them about how you got your first artist involved in this.
man, it had a lot of people. Like, remember, I've been doing a lot of events. Just this past 5 years, I've been on fire, man. I've had my wins and losses, but those wins, the losses made people come out because the idea, it
Okay.
worked, So the wins was, I think I was just consistent. Other guys came in this and they fell off.
Hmm.
I kept going, man. And once you keep going and you start having conversations with artists, they stick around.
Okay.
So now you got a Rolodex of people. You know who's hungry for it. You put him on there. You activate that artist. This is gonna bring 10 other artists to the table.
Right.
And so this thing builds itself, man. And like I tell guys, it's networking. People are gonna put you on other people if you have value.
Right. That's true.
And that's how this thing came about, how I got the artists.
That is true because they look at you as you're. I call it the alley oop. You're gonna hook them up
Exactly.
with the throw in the air, and then next thing you know, they're throwing it in the air for somebody else, and next thing you know, you got a tour.
Exactly. And there you go. Like, and then I told my guys, I say, look, this thing ends, we don't stop. We just take maybe 4 or 5 of you guys and 4 or 5 here, and now you got 3, 4 things going on, and you're marketed already.
That's so dope because now you're kind of schooling them on how to navigate all of these ways to get into people's, iPhones, living rooms, and next thing you know, they're
Exactly.
on the stage, they're in the venue.
Exactly.
Wow, that's what's up, man. So when you put your artists together, when you do it, do you what's the strategy behind who's on the lineup?
Well, we first look at the mindset of the artist. It's a conversation. You have the initial reach out and see how they react. Because
Right,
okay, we make mistakes, man. Everybody does. We really want to see how they react. Because a lot of people are skeptical, which is normal. But you follow up with something that they actually want to do.
right,
We know that promoters come and they try to gouge you. They throw you an opportunity, but it's something else.
right,
And I really bond with them. Like I hear the concerns out. Let's get that out the way. Like what's really, because people tell you one thing is another thing. That's the problem.
right,
I talk to them so I hear the problem. Most artists, they want to be on the road. They don't have management. Well, I say you don't need a manager right now. You need the marketing,
right,
right? And I'm risking it right now. I'm believing in you that you can make this work for me.
right,
So I hold you. Here's your homework. You go for these next 30 days. Let's do this promo run. I don't want to hear that's too far. It's running too long.
mhm,
Just get it done. And I want to see some results out of you. I want something, I really want something tangible. Tangible.
right,
So the work is already done by the time you perform. Your performance is like 10 minutes, but you got so much stuff that you built. The fans know who you are in every market. You probably got a video or two. You
yeah.
have numbers.
And that's tangible. That is that what they say, quantifiable. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So somebody could look at you and be demographics. Oh, he pulled in this, that, and the third, and we gave
Exactly.
him this. So imagine if we gave him this, he could jump across the bridge or jump across the
There
border
you
or
go.
wherever
There
the
you
thing
go.
is. You can make that leap.
Yep.
What was something that gave you that inspiration to make the leap? We heard a little bit about you in the beginning, but man, the confidence that you allude right now is like, yo, did you always have that?
Well, it's just you believe it in yourself. I'm very religious,
Okay.
and when a man paid me $20, right? We did little small shows. They paid me 20, and I realized why they're paying me $20. That made me keep doing it.
Hmm.
Remember, they want time. They want entertainment. They want
Right.
4 or 5 hours of entertainment. So let
Right.
me take that job, put that on my back, the monkey on my back. Let me figure out how to entertain you for 4 or 5 hours. Which
Okay.
it's getting these artists over here, cutting out some time. Let's make it work.
Right. Right. And that was your foray into this thing, and then you just made it work, and you're still working it. Yeah,
Exactly.
actually, you're
And they
probably working now this hour because you're doing the interview, and then when this is over, you probably got some more things to do. How do
definitely
you
got
do
some
that
artists to
work
push
life
in.
balance, man? Do you have a work life balance, or is that
I try
just
my
so
best,
busy?
man. I mean, I do real estate as well. I'm a real estate guy.
Okay.
I have a lot of like over 8 homes, and that's just in itself a job. But
Yeah.
it's all like you believe in yourself and you believe in your purpose. I'm like sometimes it may be I'm under a sink, but I have the artist. I'm talking to my artist with the on the FaceTime. I'm trying to get two things done at once because
Mhm.
I know the impact of what I'm doing, man. It's like the artists need me.
Right.
They need me to get them right. Like to be one thing I say that could change their mood. I'm really sensitive like that, man.
Right. That's
I
what's
mean,
up.
yeah.
Because a lot of times that we get the chance to talk to cats, we just want to hear, all of the good. But you had some challenges and doing this and dealing with artists and dealing with venues and dealing with marketing,
Yep.
dealing with promotion.
Yep.
What was a challenge that you had that you want to share to people that made you that you overcame and strengthened you in some area of that you didn't have before?
I could talk the oh man, but I'll just talk about one.
Just one,
Is
man, just one.
we sometimes we believe in people more than they believe in themselves.
Oh man, amen to that.
And that was a situation I've had. I believe in people too much sometimes. you could deny me 3 times. If you've
Right.
heard
That
if you're
expression.
biblical,
Yeah.
man, you don't need to go 3 times with it. If somebody shows you once, just take it. Take it from there.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Being very forgiving. It put me in situations where I had to do some PR work and clean up my brand.
Right.
So, that's a major challenge because the cleaning your brand, you don't know how long that's going to take. That
Right.
damage may still be there. You can't
Yeah.
get everybody.
Right.
So I learned, it's just, let's just take it from what it is. If you do this once, I'm assuming you're doing it again.
Yeah.
Let me cut my losses. And then managers, bosses, it's very hard because you think too much.
Mm-hmm.
Just get it done and move on. It may hurt, it may be awkward, but you're here in this position as a boss or organizer.
Yeah.
If you don't make this, you're going down with the ship. Like the ship's going to go down,
Yeah.
right? You don't jump overboard. Cut your losses and move on.
Yeah. My nephew and them, they got a crew saying like, learn to take the L. Like, hey,
Exactly.
take the L before it becomes more lettuce. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just take that one L, get that out the way, scoop that,
Exactly.
and that fail fast type mentality. You know what I mean? Get it
Exactly.
over with
Just,
and
just
done, and let me move on.
exactly. That's what I'm on right now. It's less stress.
That's what's up. So talk a little bit about the tour. Uh, a few of the cats that's going to be on it. Was talk about the venues you got, the towns, the
All
cities.
right, so let's do that. Let's do it. So the All In Underground Hip Hop Tour touches New England, multiple markets. So we start this Friday. We start in Nashville, New Hampshire at the American Legion. Start time is 7. Then we swing on the 14th, which is that Saturday. We have a day event at Worcester at Electric Haze. Then from there, we swing to Providence, Rhode Island, Sunday, June 15th, and we're at the Parlor. Then after that, we swing to Bridgeport, Connecticut at Hub Studios. That is the 16th, Monday. Hub Studios, it starts at 8. Then from there, we swing to Springfield, Massachusetts, and we are at Megaland Studios. That start time will be 8 o'clock. We then wrap up. I'm like, damn, you're like, wow. No, it's a lot of dates, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dates. We do Hartford for the Juneteenth Eve event, the Juneteenth Eve celebration concert at the legendary Webster in Hartford, Connecticut on the 18th, which is a Wednesday. I mean,
Keep going.
I built this off of nothing, man. I mean, these are venues that people know.
Yeah.
So
As the one here in the Worcester area is a known joint. It's known hip hop
exactly,
venue, the Electric Haze, and the fact that you pumping a daytime joint is super dope too. So that way, you know
exactly,
what I mean. You're not conflicting with the nightlife. You got something
not
going
at
on that
all.
cat can come down to, and they appreciate the opportunity to kind of, you know what I mean, network, get involved in the
Exactly,
situations that they may not have ever had a chance to get involved with,
exactly,
and be able to touch cast that's touch the stage that even may in the on the other side of it they may have performed with or did some collab
exactly,
with. So this is a dope
exactly.
opportunity for all of those pieces to be touched. Do you know what I mean? So how do cats connect with you? What's the social media and all of the stuff that they need to do to get
Okay,
involved in what you're doing?
so all tour conversations will go to the All In Underground Hip Hop Tour IG.
Okay.
It's All In Underground Hip Hop Tour all together.
Yeah.
Okay. We have the website as allinundergroundhiphoptour.com. We have the playlist, a little soundtrack for y'all to listen to because we want to sell every day. We have that going on. We also have the hotline, which is 203-518-8221. This gets me in front of you. You can
Okay.
text me 24 hours a day. You can call me up to 9 o'clock. Remember, I'm a family man,
Right.
but you can
Right.
contact me. Tell me how you feel. I'm with that.
That's what's up.
My personal IG, Multifamily James on IG. I don't bite, and I like to make friends.
Okay. All right. We're going to throw that in the comments so that way people could get connected. And there's opportunities for you guys to be involved, man. Come on down Saturday, June 14th,
14th,
in the
14th.
Worcester area. You could go down 12 p.m. Electric Haze on Water Street. Um, get
It's
out.
Millbury, man. Millbury. Don't get it right.
Oh, Millbury
Millbury.
Street, Millbury Street, right
26
around.
Millbury.
Okay, Millbury Street, down the block from Water Street. Yeah, I know where I'm
Yes.
talking about. It's on the other side of the street. But it's
Yes.
Millbury Street, right around the corner from the Kelly Square Rotary. Y'all know where he's at. We want y'all to
Hmm.
come down and be a part of what that's about. And tell the people, you got something for the people, right? For those that might be interested. How could they, you know what I mean? Somebody that just want to come in and explore. How could they
All
come
right. I'm with it.
touch
I'm
something?
with it. So here's what you do, right? You can share the flyer, let everybody know you're coming out, right? But you come and you meet me, you shake my hand when you get in. Let me say thank you for your business. If you're performing, let's perform. Okay. There's an open mic session of this in the beginning, probably 30, 45 minutes. We want all the spitters. If you feel you're good, come with the flash drive. We're going to give you at least one song. Let's fill this venue up, network. I'm the tour man. Talk to me. I want to hear you. Watch the show. When you leave, shake my hand again and say thank you for coming. Come back here.
Right,
This is the introduction for some of you guys because it's the first time.
right.
Some people have seen this already and they love it. But I want you in the building. If you love hip hop, if you're about independent music, you have to be here. If it's not Worcester, it's one of these other days. Let's go on the road together, man. I love you guys.
That's what's up, man. That's a beautiful feeling, man. And I appreciate you taking this time out with us to extend this opportunity to our
Mm,
audience for them to be in there with you, man.
mm.
And I don't know how many ways to say thank you to the those cats that have the hip hop in them that need this, man. Because like this platform is an opportunity for them to learn how to do tour life, for them to
Exactly.
maybe get involved in a management opportunity that fronts them an opportunity to do something, and you got to reciprocate. And you're showing them
Exactly.
that they it's an opportunity. Now it's time for you to reciprocate, and that's
Exactly.
beautiful, man. And I champion you for that, man. And the date is June 14th for the Worcester area.
Yes,
Uh,
sir. Yes, sir.
12 p.m. Electric Haze, Millbury Street. Um, add anything else you want to add?
Well, I need you there. I need your sister there, your mom there, your dad there. Let's fill up this room and just enjoy underground hip hop music, unfiltered. It's all ages too, except for this Worcester one. A lot of unfortunately they do 21 up at Worcester, but come out, enjoy it. Tell me that you what you like. Tell me it. What do you like? Make sure you tell your people that we're gonna come around again.
And that's what we want to hear, man. We want to keep hearing that you're going to keep being there, and that the people could, you know, get blessed, man. And you have the opportunity to extend blessings with networking, with putting people into place, getting these venues together, hitting the stage, providing
Exactly.
sound systems, mic
Exactly.
speakers, amp systems,
Exactly.
everything is there for them. And we just want you in the seats, man. That's all, man. And that's all we want. We want to get as many people selling as many tickets as we can get to get people
Exactly.
in them seats, man. And we was thinking
Exactly.
about offering the tickets to give away now, man. We want y'all to go pay for these tickets because we just seen the remarkable things that he's doing. We don't need no giveaways. Everything for free is on the internet. We need y'all to pay
Mm,
these $10 to be on the in the venue, so that way this guy could do some more of these shows and put them in more
exactly.
venues and more opportunities to grow it and grow it and grow it. And that's what we want y'all to do. We want you guys to keep growing it, man. And we appreciate uh James for being in here, man, and being a part of what we got going on and extending himself to us during his family time. So we're gonna let him go so he can do his family thing. And just give them the social media one more time before you head out.
Okay, so the IG is All In Underground Hip Hop Tour, all in one word. The website is allinundergroundhiphoptour.com. The hotline, which is always hot, 203 203 518 8221. Disrespect, I'm a family man. I'll take all calls up to 9, and you can text 24 hours. My personal IG is multifamily James. I just want y'all to connect, because once I got you, once I talk to you, I know you're coming.
That's
Whatever doubt you have, let me hear about it. I got about 3 days left. Can I at least convince you to come out to this?
That's what's up, man. And we're going to put those numbers in the chat so that way y'all can come out and be a part of what we got going on here and what he got going on Saturday, June 14th, in the Worcester area. Y'all can come out and be a part of his thing. And next thing you know, you might be a part of it and you on tour somewhere. So connect,
Exactly.
put your words, put your lyrics together, put those USBs together, get the drive together, get your willingness to go and step in front of people and show your case your stuff. And that's what he's doing
Exactly.
to rock with. So we want to continue rocking with him. And we look forward to seeing more about what the All In Underground Hip Hop Tour is about further into the tour. So, you know what I mean? Maybe we come back and get an update on what he's planning for the next cycle for you guys to be a part of. So we want to thank James for being here. And you have a great night, brother.